Do you like midi skirts? Want to know which skirts will be trending next season? I've picked out 11 midi skirts that are trending right now and will be in style for spring and summer too. I just want you to stay with me until the end of this video. Check out the first skirt, ladies, the satin midi skirt. Satin silk, because I know I have women here who wear silk. This type of skirt is still very trendy actually, this fabric itself, and not just for skirts, okay? But since the video is about midi skirts, it's also trendy in dresses. The slip dress itself is still in style. But you'll still find, if you want to, of course, go ahead and get them without any worries. Satin midi skirts, silk midi skirts. My only tip is to be careful with excessive shine if you feel uncomfortable wearing it during the day. Other than that, no worries. I wear it with shine, without shine, medium shine. So, well, first skirt, satin or silk midi skirt, second skirt. And here we have a fabric, denim fabric, which we usually only know from jeans, right? But of course we find denim, white, green, lilac, all kinds of colors because it's a fabric, jeans. It just means that shade of blue that we always know. All right, we have a denim skirt with a slit. Yes, a slit that's even a bit deep in the front. We have midi skirts, but did you notice that the previous one and this one have a straight fit? Straight fit midi skirts are still very trendy, especially because the straight fit flatters all women. For those who have slightly wider hips, I recommend not going for something so straight. I suggest something a little more flared. A slight A-line cut helps to balance out the hips. So you don't end up looking like a triangle on the bottom, okay? But yes, you'll find this style a lot. Midi denim skirt with a front slit, and the third skirt is a wrap envelope style. Ladies, of course this skirt never goes out of style, and actually it's trending right now exactly because of this. I'm impressed with the straight fit. It's been dominating the seasons, both in pants and in skirts. I believe it's to make fashion more inclusive for most women, plus sizes, medium, small. That's really great because for me, fashion has to include all women. So, the wrap skirt is a skirt that flatters all women. It creates the illusion of a slimmer waist. Did you know that? It's trending now and for the next season as well. Tailored skirts are also in, and you'll also find, when I say tailored, ladies, it has the slash pocket. Okay, it even has the button, obviously, the zipper and the button. Tailoring is really known for its buttons. Also, blazer, on the sleeve of the blazer, on the pants, right ladies? And yes, you'll find midi tailored skirts with these details. But did you notice how voluminous it is? The Godet skirt, the Max Godet, is back in full force for spring and summer, and you'll find it in many styles, plain, tailored. It's impressive how popular the Godet skirt is right now. Guys, I have 3 more here at home because my romantic style always stands out at times like this. Now, the next skirt is the animal print skirt. It's a more subtle leopard print. I've already mentioned this in some videos here, if you've been following me. By the way, I'm leaving a playlist down below in the description with the spring and summer videos I've made. In short, to make it easier for you to watch, okay? And the subtle animal print is gaining strength for spring and summer. Actually, it comes from fall and winter. Okay guys, and now here, as you can see, a straight skirt, high-waisted, has a slight slit in the front, midi length, subtle animal print is trending, and for the next season, for summer 26, also the next skirt. So you might be wondering, Le Oliveira Cruz, how do I know if this midi skirt will look good on me? Because I have an X-shaped body and I don't know what suits it. Did you know that I created the ACR method to help you with that? Whether you have an X, Y, or Z-shaped body, or if you don't know if your body is X, Y, or Z. There I teach you how to discover your personal styles, how to combine different clothes. I'll leave the link down below in the description, okay? The pleated skirt, the pleated midi skirt, of course, everyone. By the way, what I see most in Brazil are pleated midi skirts. more than long ones, because the pleated midi skirt, you can wear it with sneakers during the day, with sandals or with flats. As for the long one, many women turn up their noses at it, always saving it for evening events. I have a long pleated skirt, so I do recommend it. If you like pleated skirts and want to wear a pleated midi skirt during the day, okay, so the next trendy skirt is the pleated midi skirt, and the next one is the striped midi skirt with vertical stripes. Ladies, look, for example, do you have wide hips? It's interesting if the background of the skirt is black and the stripe is white, It creates that sense of continuity and it visually slims the area where it's applied. But if it's a striped midi skirt without volume, if it's a flared one like I showed earlier, this trick won't work. But if it's an A-line skirt or even a straight skirt with a vertical stripe, it works really well. Besides making you look slimmer, you'll be in style with a skirt that's trending. And here we have a longuette skirt, the longuette. It sits more in the midi zone, the long zone. Despite the name being longuette, many women consider this skirt to be a midi skirt, so the longuette skirt. It's always in style, and not only that, you can see here this lower waist. No, I'm not talking about the waistband of the skirt, I'm talking about this seam. You have it here. In the area of the abdomen, it's smoother, there are no gathers at all. And right below, you see the gathering, and it starts to open up. So it's a type of skirt waistband that can flatter you if you have a fuller abdomen. But it's important to try it on, because depending on the fabric, it can actually add more volume. But this type of skirt is trending, and for the upcoming spring and summer as well, a midi skirt with front buttons is a great choice. Vertically, this vertical orientation also gives a sense of elongation and slimming, visually. It's just a detail, okay guys, but it's interesting how this within image consulting makes a difference. Bless for my students, for my clients, it's impressive, okay? And the midi skirt with the front button, you'll find it like that. You'll also find it in a denim midi skirt. Personally, I prefer it like this rather than the denim midi skirt. The denim midi skirt, I already prefer it. A length that's more right there below the knee with a slit in the front, a straighter fit, which I think is a bit more modern and sophisticated. But yes, it's trending. Midi skirt with front buttons, and for spring and summer too, look at the trendiest print on the midi skirt. Polka dot midi skirts are trending. Ladies, can you believe that? By the way, polka dots are one of the favorite prints for the upcoming season. You'll find polka dots on midi skirts, wide leg pants, dresses, blouses, tops, bags, and even shoes. So let me know in the comments, do you like polka dots? By the way, I wanted to make a video teaching you, or at least helping you, how to put together outfits with spring and summer prints. You, mature woman who feels really insecure, would you like this video? But you have to leave a comment. Lee, I want it, that's it, just write that and I'll understand that you want it. Alright, but write this down, polka dot midi skirts are trending. Well, as if animal print, polka dots, stripes weren't enough, now there's cow print midi skirts, guys. Cow print, seriously, I don't like it, but that's personal, it's just not part of my personal style. But cow print is impressive. On bags, on shoes, on pants, and you can find it on midi skirts too. And it's trending. Did you know that, ladies? I hope you enjoyed today's video. Kisses, see you next time, God willing.